Hey, what's up, family? Welcome back. I'm Van, and we are all the LFR family. Thank y'all so much for clicking play. As I said in my other videos, make sure that you show some love to this unique day, a day you've never seen before and a day you will never see again. So make sure you make the best of it. And even if making the best of it means calling someone you haven't spoken to in a while, just let them know that you're thinking about them. Just say, I love you. I wish you well. You know what I mean? Or just doing something nice. I mean, just being in the moment and understanding that today is not just something that you should just let pass by without doing something special. Or, I don't know, working out. You might not have worked out for a long time. It could be anything, but just make today special, all right? All right, so check this out. I have a video where Sean Hannity, and I'm not too familiar with Sean Hannity. I told y'all before, I wasn't a real big Fox News guy, and I'm starting to understand the different people on the show now, but I haven't checked out many Sean Hannity on this site. So Sean Hannity is discussing how Hillary Clinton has attacked Kari Lake. She has attacked Kari Lake, and apparently Kari Lake has some viral response to Hillary Clinton. All I gotta say is this: Kari Lake, if you ever see this, take that as a compliment. Yeah, Hillary see you coming. She see you coming. She see that you have all of the attributes to do the job that she tried to run for and lost. I hope you picking up what I'm putting down. All right, so let's go and check this out, guys. Y'all let me know whatever y'all want me to know in the comments. Let me don my tools. And again, make sure y'all check out our sponsor, BlueMonsterPrep.com, so that you and your family can always be on point, even if you don't check out BlueMonsterPrep.com for your needs, just in case of an emergency. Make sure that you and your family have everything you need. Go to Walmart, Target, wherever you want to go. Go to an American store too, American-only store. You know what I mean? And get what you need, all right? So let's check this out and see what Kari Lake, one of my new favorite people, was checking out until she daggone get too tough. I don't know. If she get too tough, then I'm be like, okay, whoa, back up.
All right, we head now to the state of Arizona. Republican gubernatorial candidate Kari Lake and Senate candidate Blake Masters, they are continuing to put Democrats into panic mode. And there he was, the anointed one, Barack Obama, out in Arizona, pretty angry on the campaign trail this time, campaigning against them earlier today. Here,
the anointed one, they call him that because he's just so cool, man. He's so cool and he knows how to play the game. That's it. Is he standing by something that really makes sense? Probably not. Probably not. He's just playing the game. I think he picked the wrong side, but he's definitely just playing the game.
with reaction, gubernatorial candidate Kari Lake, she has a pretty big lead over her opponent, and also Blake Masters, who got some great news this week. Not only did the Libertarian that was running for the Senate in Arizona drop out of the race, but that Libertarian candidate endorsed Blake Masters. Good to see you both. Wow. Kari, let me start with you. Wow. I'm sure you're all upset that Barack Obama went out there to campaign against you.
Oh, first it was Liz Cheney last week, and I just laughed that off, and now I'm living rent-free in Barack Obama's mind, and then Eric Holder today. But I was a little concerned today, I'm going to be honest, when I saw Hillary Clinton bad-mouthing me, and she looked angry and actually scared, and just completely unrelated. I want you to know, just in case you're wondering, I'm in perfect health. My brakes on my car are in good shape, and I'm not suicidal.
She is a beast, man. She is a beast, and she's letting people know, look, Hillary, I don't want no smoke or nothing like that, but you know what I mean? You mess with the right one today. You mess with the right one. And that was to see President Obama, Barack Obama walk out there on the stage holding Katie Hobbs' hand. That does not make her look strong, man. That make her look just as weak as she's been showing herself to be. Not being willing to have a conversation, a public conversation with Kari Lake. And then, don't worry, Katie. I got you here. Take my hand. I'm going to walk you out there on the stage. And what's going to happen is we're going to wave to the people. Look, Kari's not going to be out here. All right? She's not going to be out here. Calm down. Don't cry. Katie's crying again. Katie's crying again.
and we're going to win this thing on Tuesday.
I think one of the things that has endeared you to the people of Arizona and around the country is you got a great sense of humor and you got a good comeback for everything. Blake Masters, this is big news for you because, look, in the polls that I was seeing, it was 4, 5, 6% the Libertarian was drawing. Those are votes against Mark Kelly. Mark Kelly is a rubber stamp for all things Chuck Schumer and Joe Biden. He's been on the forefront of supporting every bit of the agenda that they are advocating, and he hasn't lifted a finger to secure the border in your state.
That's because when they sign up for these teams, they sign up for these teams. That's why I have an issue trusting these politicians. I really do. Even the Kari Lakes, and he said this gentleman's name like 4, 5 times, and I still don't have it. This is how interesting politics is to me. Politics really is just a game of like, there are some people sprinkled in it who want to help people, but I doubt most of them do. I think a great deal of them are playing the game, and they are fine with supporting whatever their counterparts say support. If they are on the same side, oh, y'all blue, everything blue. Everything blue. Oh, y'all red. Okay, I got you. Everything red. Everything red. Everything red. Just call it down the line. Call it down the line. Make sure everything's red. And that's the part I have an issue with. That's the part, because it all comes back to that group think, and you just hope that you're on the right side. By doing your own due diligence, you'd be like, oh, you know what? I've done my research and I'm on the right side, but my team, they still doing some things that I don't particularly agree with.
I would say now that you are the odds-on favorite because of this endorsement. This is a big deal.
Blake Masters, my bad.
It is a big deal, Sean. And, you know, I'm honored that the Libertarian candidate, I think he graciously bowed out, honored to have his endorsement. It's a good boost of momentum here. And we've got all the momentum in this race. Mark Kelly, he's floundering. He is desperate. I think Katie Hobbs is desperate, too. They're so desperate, they don't want to talk about their own ideas. They don't want to talk about their own track record. So what do? They dust off Barack Obama. They drag this guy out of retirement to come and distract everybody, right?
That's what he's doing. That's what he's doing. He's voted to establish January 6th committee, voted against Title 42 3 times. I got to figure out what Title 42 is. Voted against hiring 18,000 more border agents. Whoa, he don't want to strengthen the border. Voted to defund border wall construction 3 times. He does not like the border. Voted in support of minimum wage hike. Okay, all right.
And he talks about how we're dangerous.
I think the reason he's angry is because he likes his schedule. He doesn't feel like working every day. He's mad that he has to get up and do the work because Joe Biden can't do it. And nobody wants to be seen with
He barely showed up. They almost filled a high school gymnasium. They almost filled a high school gym. I mean, it was low energy. It was pathetic.
He said it was low energy. It was pathetic. Okay, Blake Masters is another petty one. I like the petty ones.
Bring it on.
Kari, you said something that you take up a lot of space in people's heads. It's that a lot of politicians are afraid to speak their mind. You're not. And that, I think, has defined your race, because I think the people in Arizona find it refreshing, frankly.
Yeah, I think people, Sean, are tired of being silenced by the news, tired of being silenced by big tech, tired of worrying about if they speak common sense, they're going to be canceled. And I'm seeing a lot of people who are just saying, this is the time for us to stand up and speak out. If we don't, it's going to be too late. And that's why we're seeing in our polling, the Latinos are coming our way, the soccer moms are coming our way, the suburban moms are coming our way.
I just pray that Kari Lake stay super true to her beliefs and her integrity, and I hope she even calls out the people on her own side, if it calls for it. Those are the people that earn my respect. That's partially the reason why, I was like, okay, I understand Trump now. I crossed over that, oh man, he's crazy and he's not good for the country, and And that's from me not paying attention. But then I realized that he wasn't beholden to anyone. He's like, I don't care if you're a part of the establishment or not. If I got something to say that I believe is not conducive to a stronger country and economy, then I'm going to say something. And that's exactly what he did. And that earned my respect.
Because they're worried about real issues like crime, the wide open border, the fentanyl crisis, the brainwashing of their kids in school. And they realize this is the election when we can finally solve these problems.
You know, one of the things that I noticed when I was out in Arizona with both of you is that, you know, you're very much like a team. What Kari, what you're going to do on the state level, and Blake, what you'll do in Washington, really will complement, you know, service for the people in Arizona. You don't see that in every state. We just had it. We just saw it with Governor Sununu and General Bolduc, who's now leading in that race, which is a surprise to a lot of people. But if you win your race, if Bolduc wins, if Herschel wins, if Oz wins, I mean, this could be a blowout, but yet they're all very close races. Blake, what's your take?
You know, I think we could easily end up with 54 Senate seats here, if not more. And it is important, right? When I'm in the Senate, I'm going to be working with Governor Kari Lake. You know, Kari Lake's going to pull power back from Washington, D.C. to the states. Well, I'm going to help push that power back from D.C. to the states. We have to work together. It helps that we're friends. It helps that we're running on this America First agenda, right? And our opponents are so bad. Katie Hobbs is probably the worst candidate in the country, second maybe really only to John Fetterman in Pennsylvania.
I agree.
And Mark Kelly's right there with them. I mean, this guy votes in lockstep for Joe Biden's agenda. What kind of guy promises the good people of Arizona to be an independent, only to get to D.C. and surrender to Chuck Schumer and vote for open borders and fentanyl and 300,000 illegals coming through every month? Sorry, this guy needs to be fired, and that's what we're going to do next Tuesday.
Yeah, I want to understand the rationale behind that, because it makes absolutely no sense. If you can clearly see all the negativity that's happening from the borders being wide open, why not do something about it if you have the power? I need to understand that, because I get it. Every side has its way of thinking. Please tell me in the best way possible the way of thinking of the left as to how not financing the border is going to make it stronger. I'll wait. Listen, comment section don't ever close. It does not ever close. Make sure y'all let me know in the comments below. And if you have yet to hit that subscribe button, make sure you do so on your way out the door. Once again, guys, I'm Van, and now we are all the LFR family. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video, hopefully inside the Patreon and playlist as well. We have a great deal of playlists, politics, music, comedy, different things. I would love for y'all to check them out. All right. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Love y'all, man. I appreciate everything.